Brigadier. I said I'm requesting the facts that you presented to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, on which you are requesting them to make a decision on these accused persons. Thank you. You say, in respect of accused number 1, you had evidence of a confession, you had evidence of a pointing out, you took statements from witnesses, and what else?
My Lord, so with greatest respect, previously, even on the trial, within trial, and subsequently on the trial, when I was busy, particularly under cross-examination, I dealt with the evidence that connects all the accused. And that is found because I was referred to various statements, but the statement which contains the facts, the evidence that I have on each of the accused, I was made to read it in court, and it summarizes all the evidence, and that is A198. That is the application for the warrant of arrest of accused, dated the 23rd of October 2020. Under each accused, the facts, as Advocate Mnisi says, it needs the facts of what evidence did I have. That is a summary of it, although I was directing it to the court, but it was emanating from the docket, not from me, and it is the facts that I presented to the DPP. Now, if I have to be specific as to point by point what is contained, it means I must go through this statement. I've dealt with it.
What is the saying? A leopard doesn't change its stripes. I don't know. My brain is so fumbled because of what happened in court today. But let me tell you something. Judge Rutter is never going to change. Mark my words. No, don't just mark my words. Write them down. Right? Judge Rutter is never going to change. It doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter how good Mnisi does. It doesn't matter that yesterday hearsay evidence was a win for the defense team and the 5 accused. That Zungunizer, it really needed the judge. Where's Judge Ndim? Somebody find Judge Ndim. It really needed the judge to throw out those statements. But he could not. He really could not, because it was triple hearsay. It was established. It was determined. Even by law, he couldn't open a single book to justify what he had done. But here we are today. The judge came guns blazing, for lack of a better word. And now, Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda has to funda. He has to read the statement, the one that he says with all the greatest respect. You know, I hate the phrase that they use, with the greatest of respect, because it's like prefixing, I'm about to give you the middle finger, for lack of a better term. It's really like, with the greatest of respect, middle finger. It's still the middle finger. You are still saying F you. I needed to pause to breathe for a couple of seconds, because this is overwhelming. This is a lot. This is too much. I don't even know what to call this. And this is right to call the court a circus. He's 100% right. Because what is this? What is this? And Baloyi says, how dare Mnisi call the court a circus? He needs to retract those words and apologize. Mnisi said, I'm not playing that game with you today. It's a lot, guys. Guningi, okay? But, Gininda now has to read. Now, here's the part that really surprised me. It really surprised me. His reading has improved tremendously since the last time he was in court. I wonder why. Did he forget under pressure? Remember, last year, Gininda struggled reading. He struggled reading. Everything felt like pulling out teeth. But today, he's reading that A198 application that he gave the DPP office in Tontoni, the Director of Public Prosecution. It's a lot. It's like Mnisi has gone into, those illegal mines where those miners are, and they're telling them to come out. They can't mine anymore. And then the miners are saying, no, we don't want to come out. And then they're saying, okay, fine, we'll starve you. And they say, we don't care. We're staying here because we're here for the gold. That's what it feels like. Like the state and the judge are holding on strong to this case. And then I still want to know. The bigger question is why? Who? Where? Because this has nothing to do with SENZO MEYIWA anymore. May his soul rest in peace. Let's listen to Gininda read. I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Okay, my lord, it reads as follows. I, the undersigned, Bongani Nicholas Gininda, state under oath as follows. I'm employed as a police officer in terms of Section 30 of the South African Police Service Act 68 of 1995. I perform my duties under the same act. I'm currently stationed at the National Commissioner's Office as the commander of the Cold Case Investigation Unit at the National Commissioner's Office with the rank of a colonel.
Why? Why did he put emphasis on colonel? Why? Yes, you were a colonel then, and it's okay, Gininda. It really is okay. What is it with Gininda and ranks? I mean, am I reading too much into this? Everything was fine, his tone was fine till it got to colonel. Wow. Wow, he really cannot stand lower ranks. Or maybe once you're a brigadier, I don't know. How much do they make when they're brigadiers? What are the other benefits that they have? He really feels like this brigadier status is be all and above all. He's told us 165 times that in the gang, when they were there, when the national commissioner chose them, that he was the one with the highest ranking. So there's no way that Makubo, he was the lead there. He was the boss. Okay, he was the boss. Let's continue listening on.
And then it mentions the service number as well as my cell phone number, my lord. Paragraph 2 reads as follows. I'm the lead investigating officer of Phosphorus case 636 of 10/2014, which is a case of murder where one SENZO MEYIWA was shot and killed on the 26th of October 2014 between 20:30 and 2100 hours. The deceased was shot at the house belonging to then his girlfriend, namely Kelly Kumalo. It initially appeared that it was a robbery gone wrong. Witness statements under oath indicated that two black males entered the house demanding cell phones and money, purporting to be a house robbery. 7 adults and 1 child were present in the house when the accused entered. The witness stated that one of the accused was carrying a firearm purporting to be a revolver. This accused was described as a black male with big eyes, dreadlocks, wearing a khaki or brown jacket or top and a hat. He was shorter in height than the second accused. The second suspect was described as taller, slender, neatly shaven, and dark in complexion. It is stated under oath that during the robbery in the said house, a struggle ensued between SENZO MEYIWA, the deceased, and the suspect carrying the firearm. 2 shots were fired by the suspect. One of the gunshots hit the deceased SENZO MEYIWA on close range on his chest and exited at the back of his body. The second accused focused on the rest of the witnesses. In the process, one cellular phone belonging to Ms. Kelly Kumalo was robbed by the suspect during the committal of the offense. It is also stated under oath that suspicious suspects were wearing it is also stated that suspicious suspects wearing specific clothing, amongst others a hoodie, were standing hidden away only few meters from the crime scene prior to the incident taking place, and on their cell phones. It is stated that the suspect fled on foot. The suspects fled on foot, and the hat which was worn by the shooter was left on the crime scene. It is equally stated that the suspect hidden away, which is explained to be linked to the offense, was seen running away from the crime scene. Identities were compiled through witnesses of these suspects. The victim was rushed to the hospital by the witnesses who were in the house. However, he was declared dead on arrival at the hospital. The incident took place between 20:30 and 2100 hours. The deceased was declared dead on arrival at the hospital on 21:15. Paragraph 3. Investigation revealed that the cell phone which was robbed was picked up through a cell phone towers until the signal was lost, covering the area of Phosphorus area. The said cell phone was never recovered to date or even switched on again. The evidence explained hereunder will indicate that the planning of the offense and gathering after incident took place at Phosphorus Hostel. Investigations which resulted in evidence under oath revealed that the victim was murdered as a contractual assassination or hit rather than the robbery or robbery gone wrong. Evidence under oath revealed that 5 suspects actively participated in the planning and execution of the contractual murder of SENZO MEYIWA.
Thank you, hold it
No,
there.
please, let him finish. You asked the question, let him finish.
But my lord, I'm busy
No, no,
taking
no, no.
note as well.
Yeah, but you must say what he said in that affidavit.
But then when I'm going to take
You've got a
notes,
copy, Mr. Mnisi. You don't have a copy of that affidavit.
I don't have it before me.
Okay, I'll adjourn. Please make a copy for Mr. Mnisi.
Thank you.
Okay, please.
I cannot do my...
Okay, I know what it is. The judge is really upset, and I blame the internet. Okay, he can't. The judge and Valoy could not continuously be a laughing stock on the internet because of their DNA mishap, and then from DNA, then it went to, what was it again? It went to a trail of hearsay, trail of triple hearsay, and it was looking bad. Okay, it was a Monday, a win for the defense. Tuesday, a win for the defense. Wednesday, the judge said, "You've got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm taking over because Baloy is asleep at the switch, and I'm going to belittle Nisi for all day. Okay, I'm going to belittle him. I'm going to yell. I'm going to scream. This is going to be Judge Rata that we haven't seen in 2025. Well, technically, the whole trial has been on break, but the last time we saw the judge this mad, it was when Advocate Tulani Joshua Ngomezulu said, or should I say the judge said, "You're saying I'm colluding." Anyway, let me end this video here so I can start the next one for you. Let me know, okay, how Funda did. Can you see he didn't have any problems reading? He read really, really well. Like his reading has improved since last year to this year. This is incredible. He should tell us his secret. Bye, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You already know the house rules, okay? Bye.